I'm at a spot where I'm like, what I think we need today, because we've gone so far one direction. So I really kind of think we need to like start like just being more honest with the clients and having those conversations. Like, I can technically do fine line tattoo. It was the first style I learned how to do in 1993. I tattooed with single needles and skinny little grips, right? Very delicate touch. But let's also have that conversation. In 2 to 5 years, your tattoo is going to be a gray blob. It's going to look like smoke. You know what I mean? You can't tell me that it's not going to, because I lived through it. I know what it's going to do. But people don't want to have that conversation because they're really afraid of losing their clients. You know, and I'm like, I'm going to tell you straight that the side of the finger is either going to blow out or it's going to fall out. And like, you can be a tattoo artist and tell me that's not true. And I'm not going to argue with you. But if you're a client, I'm going to tell you, you can find somebody else that will do it. Because I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm going to take the Don Nolan approach, and I'm going to just do solid tattoos that are going to last, because I've got maybe 15 more years of this. You know, if I'm lucky, my body's falling apart, you know, and I don't want to redo your tattoo for the next 15 years. You know,
you made a good point. I think we're in the echo years of our career. Right. Like you know, the first tattoos we've done, a lot of those are in the ground already or being covered up. Yeah. You know, going back 30 years. And so now whatever we're doing right now it really has to count. I mean, not that it always didn't, but now it's like, these are the ones we're going to get remembered by when we're worm food, you know? And so I think about that a lot as well. I also want to say, working with Josh, Brad, Mo, and yourself upstairs of Iron Age, that is, and we all have this moment in time in our career. We maybe we know it, maybe we don't, but we're working with such a great tribe. And I want to know your opinion on what is your, I'm leading the question a little bit.
Do it.
It's my belief that you need to be surrounded by people in tattooing to accelerate in tattooing. And we have a big surge of people opening up small private studios and stuff like that. And every time I see that, I think, wow, you've just stifled all growth. You know, I think you need to stay uncomfortable and push. What do you think your life would have been like if you wouldn't have had a chance to be on the floor or in that upstairs apartment with Mo, Josh, and Brad? What would have happened to you if you would have just been solo cholo?
I think that really depends. I mean, are we putting this in a realistic time frame? I mean, we don't live in a bubble anymore. Like, when I started tattooing, that would have been the death of it. I mean, I would have just been another number that did tattoos for a few years and then it just didn't work out. You know what I mean?